Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Meera Mataji. That was so nice. Okay, so yes, anybody wants to share anything about Janmashtami? Hare Krishna. Yeah, Bhuvana Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, after all this age, Mataji, I've just celebrated. Oh my God, so blessed, Mataji, this year ago, Janmashtami.
Uh-huh.
Friday, actually, in our area, Durham, right? They celebrated Janmashtami. So we went there up to 1:30. We were there, all the Aarti, Kirtans, and everything. And that Mataji over there, she wants to make some bow for Krishna. So I made three items for Krishna. Then Saturday, I went to ISKCON Toronto for cooking service.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah. There was so much crowd and everything. They arrange very nicely, Mother. Usually they do the kirtan in the middle, right? This time they put it on the side. So the lineup, usual the temple kind of thing, India temple, right? We do the zigzag zoop kind of thing. So it was nice, and I get the opportunity to do the jula too for Krishna. On the side they put the jula, so I did that one too. And I did, I sent the picture to you. I did the Chapan book for Janmashtami Krishna. So
Yes.
yes,
So
so
you were cooking with Bhavamali?
Bhavamali Mataji and Batmakshi Mataji, yes, yeah. So this is only for deity
Cooking. Okay.
cooking, only deity. So we made 4 5 items. The others, I think they actually for the all the other devotees, right? They put some package kind of thing. One is some owl something Mataji, and the other one some sweet. So they already packed, I think, the previous day.
Mm.
So at the end of the Govinda kitchen, they gave the packet Mataji. So nicely arranged Mataji. I like that actually, yeah. So
Oh,
one way, it's a one-way thing. So you can go and go come the other way. And people were all the lineup on the all way the road and everything. And one Mataji, I know I saw one Mataji, they put the tilak for all the people on the road. Oh my God, very nice. I know, I think, so many people came, even though the lineup Mataji, right? So they all came, waited, and, very nice. I was so happy to see all those devotees too.
mm.
So blessed Mataji. After I did the book for the Krishna, after I come home from the temple, I did the Arati and everything. I just invited some of two my friends. They came by the time, and I gave distribute the prasadam to Mataji. So nice and everything.
Very nice.
So blessed all because of your association and everything, Mataji. Thank you so much. I don't know, this time I know something Krishna told me to do kind of things. I just arranged everything. Good to do that, Mataji. Yeah, so
So
nice.
you had two Janmashtami celebrations.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, one in Durham, another one is so two. I know I've been 2 times. I went to bed by 1:30 in the night, but that's okay. But not a big deal. But it was so nice and see the darshan. Actually, on the Janmashtami day, I did the live. I think the Alocha live darshan. I saw after that only I break my fast that day. Yeah,
Wonderful.
so I was doing the Nirjal fasting, Mataji. So yeah, the good thing actually when the cooking, Mataji, I fell down on the kitchen, Mataji. Actually, it's some watery. Good thing, all Krishna's mercy, right? Nothing happened, and
God.
today,
Oh, you slipped and fell down?
yes, Mataji, I know, yeah. So I, all Krishna's mercy, nothing happened. Only, I woke up and I drove and everything. And today also it's all fine. One of the Mataji asked me about doing everything, but all Krishna's mercy, I'm perfectly doing good and everything,
Oh, God.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
but yes, very nice Janmashtami in my life, Mataji. This is completely different and everything. So blessed and so happy and everything. My husband and my kids, everything helped. All the prepared all the things, right? They all helped me very. I don't know the words, Mataji. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. We can feel from how you share, we can feel the ecstasy. Thank you. Deepak Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, this time the arrangement was much better. I think because they announced before that the doors will close by 10 p.m.
Mm,
So people have started visiting in the daytime itself. So it was better to manage than last time. And as Mataji said, no, the kirtan was in the side, so it was really good. Like you can even from outside you can have a glimpse of all the
80s.
uh, yeah, all the deities, and it was really nice.
Wonderful.
And
So, what
yeah,
seva you did, Prabhuji?
um, Mataji on the Janmashtami day only, Saturday. No, Friday, I think.
Mm.
Oh, no, sorry, Saturday. I went at 1 p.m. afternoon and then came back at 1:30 after the
Oh,
prasadam and everything.
very nice. We are very thankful to Srila Prabhupada for giving us, making a temple, having deities there, and making a team of devotees to take care of them throughout the year. And so, once in a while on Janmashtami, even outsiders, like people who don't otherwise much come to the temple, also they want to come to the temple, and the arrangement is made, and all of the devotees are getting to serve, right?
Yes, Mataji. I also met one of your student, Isvinder. I
Ishwinder,
think
yes.
he met you last year and he has attended 2 Gita classes from you.
Yes, Prabhuji. I was so happy to see him. Thank you for, reminding him of this class.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very
I'm here.
Oh, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, 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 yes.
nice, nice. I mean, it's okay. Even for sometimes, for some people, this class may clash with the other things, but as long as you're connected with the temple, connected with some deity, devotee association, then that's fine.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
Mataji. It was good to serve the people. Really enjoyed it.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. And
Thank you, Mataji.
thank you. Bhavna Mataji, you wanted to say
Oh, I know. I want to say one more thing, Mataji. Durham, right, Mataji? They have the fancy dress competition for the kids, Mataji. Oh my God, so many little Krishnas and Radhas. Oh my God, I can't. All they sang all the Ashtagam. All the the songs and everything, slogas and everything. But so many, all the parents, right? They put some effort and make Krishna and Radha dressed up, everything. Looks all Krishna. I can see all the Krishnas. Oh my God, so cute, Mataji, everyone. And one of the adult also, they dressed up like Radha and Krishna.
mm,
So I was in the one booth, and I'm the one in charge of one doing all the people come and do the jula, right? So I
right.
was Krishna. So beside me is Radha and Krishna was standing. So it was so nice to see that the competition and this arrangement and everything. They
Wonderful.
said, yeah, they did very nice, Mataji. Yeah. So many little Krishnas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mataji.
thank you, Mataji. Kanika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Uh,
I just wanted to share really quick that the Bhagavatam class on the day of Janmashtami, like there was this one very interesting thing shared where, the speaker was saying that, when the Lord is born and then the Lord tells us that, that can you take me across to the other side of the town? So then nobody turns to him and says, you just told us you're the supreme personality of Godhead, just do it yourself. You can, like, he Vasudev does everything in his power, like whether it is putting that baby in a box, whatever is next to him. He doesn't know that, that the guards will go to sleep, or, he'll get out easily, but he tries everything, that despite all that, this person is the supreme personality of Godhead, I have to do my best to protect my baby and do my bit to
right.
put him in whatever, like his, it's not like he had a bunch of supplies to really take, like when we make all these jhankies and all, right, we make it very fancy that, it's very beautiful and all, but not really if you have to envision what he had to find there in that cell where he was confined to, like, just put the baby and take. So when I reflected upon it, it really hit me hard, because I thought I'm struggling in every department in my life, but as long as I keep putting in the effort, I don't say, God, you do everything or I will do everything, the other extreme of it, like, just the balance that I'll do my effort and I'll try my best. That was my biggest takeaway in that class. I
Wonderful.
just wanted to share.
Thank you so much for sharing this. And who was the speaker?
I wish I knew his name. I forgot. I'll look it up on YouTube, the ISKCON Toronto live channel, the day of Janmashtami, and I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Mad. Thank you, Kanika. So nice. Such a wonderful point. Thank you so much. Okay, so we had a wonderful Janmashtami and also Srila Prabhupada's appearance day. After that, the next day, uh, fasting till noon, and then we can see many devotees wrote their appreciation and gratitude to Srila Prabhupada, and then they read, and then at 12 o'clock they offer arati and break the fast. So that's a very important celebration for us, because without him we wouldn't have been celebrating Janmashtami like this. Okay, so we are in anything else anybody would like to share?
What's the question, Mataji?
About we are just having an icebreaker about Janmashtami celebration. If devotees want to speak about where they attended and how it was. Okay, if there is no one, so we can go to chapter 17. I think we finished half of it, didn't we?
Yes, Mataji, I think we completed till text 15.
Mataji,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask a question regarding Janmashtami?
Yeah.
So I attended a temple close by,
Mm-hmm.
and there I saw something it was not a ISKCON temple, something very, very, I don't know, it took me aback. So these people, they had put a doll in front. There were murtis in the back. But then this doll was being, I guess it was considered as Krishna by some of them. I don't know. But to me, it felt very, very anti Shastra. So in situations like this, what do you do?
That's
Because
okay.
I took some flowers and some things from my garden,
uh,
and I wanted to give, and they were like, put it to this doll. But my heart was like, no, 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 I don't want to. I don't want to adorn this doll. This doll has no meaning for me. It might for you, but I want the murtis because this is how I have grown up. So I just had this question.
Yeah, I mean, it is just for remembrance. See, like we have paintings in the home. So, not that all paintings in the home we worship. There is some worshipable deity, and then the other dolls or forms of the Lord are for remembering the Lord. Like
But
when,
that is for them, na. I have my own. So, but for all, it is murtis. So if this, whoever, I don't know, I think it was one of the priestesses, she prefers that. So if you prefer, you keep it. Why you are forcing it on all of us?
no, they might have, made that way to for the public. If so many people are coming, then they can't go up to the deity, and especially in the Hindu temples, we are not allowed to go near the deity and offer flowers and in an installed way. So they might have done that. Maybe even if it's not according to Shastra, some way they are
Hmm.
facilitating remembrance of the Lord.
Hmm.
Not very bad, but it's okay. I mean, what can we do?
Hmm.
Whatever maximum they are doing, we can appreciate that.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay, so what is the question that Arjuna is asking here in chapter 17?
Can I answer, Mataji? I don't see any hands raised.
Yes, yes.
I think Arjuna was asking here that depending our own imagination, can we, uh, follow or worship,
Right.
yeah, any kind of
Yeah. God.
yeah,
Like,
that kind of God.
right. So he's saying that, who do not follow the principles of scripture, but I worship with full faith according to my own imagination, whether they are in goodness, passion, or ignorance. So instead of answering that correctly, Krishna is explaining about three kinds of faith, right? So there are different modes of people according to the different modes of nature. And so they have faith according to their modes of nature. And um, that's what they'll worship. So the people in the mode of ignorance, they can't conceive of why worshipping the demigods. And the people in the mode of goodness will say, why worship some ghosts and spirits? But depending on the modes of nature, their faith is evolved. Accordingly, they get the results also. So um, we can see that. So he's explaining about the faith based on the modes of material nature, and then about food. So majority of the people in the world, the population, what food they eat, the food they eat is in which modes, which mode?
Tamas, I think.
Hmm. Right. Majority in the mode of tamas, or if few percentage in the mode of rajas, passion. But there are different results to this different food. And did we discuss this? I think, right? So if we see now the previous two, there were the longevity of life was more. People lived for long without much diseases, and healthy, and they were functioning mainly because of the food, and they were eating on time, and they were eating food in the mode of goodness. We can see that. So but as the eating habit changes, it affects everything else, the way we think, our health, our temperament, and what we prefer, uh, whom to be with, and everything else is based on the food. That's why that's why can someone explain the importance of having the food offered to Krishna with rest in this context of the food being discussed here? Why should we have prasadam? Why it's so important?
Um, so it's so for example, if we take the prasadam, we will be giving that food to, I mean, we'll be presenting that food to Lord, right, Mataji? It will be made purely without. It is mostly sattvic food, and once God eats it, and when we eat it, we also become pure. So, and yeah, that's one thing. It's it's touched by God, so we also become pure.
Won-
Is what I think.
Wonderful, Mataji. Yes. So that's very like pavitram, like the Lord is pure, and when He touches it, the prasadam becomes pure, and then we get purified. Very nice point. Uh, and then Kanika.
Mataji, also, I feel that it like anytime you eat anything that is not offered to the Lord, you're just more materially bound, right? That transcendental food at least helps you get out of material bondage.
Right. So ultimately, it boils down to what we eat, right? So this food relieves one. Prasadam relieves one from bondage while ordinary food binds one. That's a wonderful point. Srivatsa.
Yeah, Mataji, the first thing that came to my mind was karmic backlash. When you eat foods that are very, what I read in the texts here are bitter, sour, salty, hot, pungent. So that doesn't keep you situated in Shuddha Sattva or even Sattva. It when you see all these, it gives you highs and lows, and highs and lows are not conducive for spiritual sustenance.
Yes.
So when you offer it to the Lord, I would guess the karmic backlash that you would get. Yeah, karmic meaning karmic, and also the reactionary backslash would be lessened somewhat.
That's true. Yeah. So he says that anybody remembers the verse? Bhakti Shastri people.
Is it like what kind of food that we offer to God, Mataji?
No, the prasadam, and Krishna is saying if you eat that, you'll be relieved of sins. If you don't eat, you'll be bound by.
Daivihi ega gunamayi Mataji? Or no?
Anybody remembers?
Mataji, is it Patram Pushpam?
Actually, Patram Pushpa is also about Krishna offering, telling that you offer this to me. Right? Patram, what you have to offer? A leaf, a flower, a fruit, or a drop of water. If you offer, I accept it.
Yeah.
But
Mataji is 3.13.
Reena,
Yagna Shishta Sinasanto.
Reena Mataji, right? Very
Yes.
nice. Yeah. 3.13. Do you want to recite this and everyone can recite after you?
Yes, Mataji. Yagna Shishta Sinasanto.
Yajnashishta santo
Muchyante Sarvakil Vishaya.
muchyante sarvakil bishai
Bhunjate Tatva Agam Papa.
Bhunjate te tava papa.
Ye Pachante Atmakarana.
Pachante asmakarna.
Hare Krishna.
Nice, thank you. So he says very clearly the devotees of the Lord, Santaha, okay, are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Yajna Shishta is released, Muchyante is get relief, Sarva Kilbishahi is from all kinds of sins. And then the next two lines he says, others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. Bhunjate te tva agam papaha. Papaha is sinners, agam is grievous sins. So those who eat the food or prepare food only for their enjoyment, ye pachanti. One who prepare food, atma karanat, for one's own sense enjoyment. What they are eating only grievous sins. So it's exactly opposite, 180 degree. Eating prasadam relieves one of all kinds of sins, but eating the same food without offering is only sin, Krishna is saying. Okay, so this is regarding the food and about sacrifices. Sacrifice is so again, a sacrifice in the mode of goodness, sacrifice in the mode of passion, and sacrifice in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so what kind of sacrifice are we mostly doing in our life? Can you classify among the three? Sacrifice. Is there anyone who does, like, for example, if the student is studying so hard, is sacrificing his pleasures in studying, and that's for the benefit of getting good marks, and then finally good work, and then good salary, and then what? Sense enjoyment, right? And even if we are going to the temple, uh, we are, yeah, passion. Yes. So, we always expect, right? I mean, here in this purport, Prabhupada is saying that if we have, uh, I mean, for the sake of going to the temple, we have to go, and for the sake of offering respects. But now, why? I mean, it's good that they're at least coming to Janmashtami to see Krishna, but then mostly, even if they're thinking it's good, some devotional service they're seeing the Lord, that's nice. But we want to have that same uh, eagerness to see the Lord every other day also. So then it's transcendental. But otherwise, generally, people go to the temple expecting some benefit. Okay, today is a special day. If I go, I'll be blessed. Like that. But today is a special day for the Lord, so I should go to offer him respects. The same going can be in the mode of goodness and passion. And sometimes, in the mode of ignorance also. We see this. I don't know if many South Indians, hardly you can find anyone from the 4 states not having visited Tirupati. Tirupati means fully crowded. Even if nowadays they do so much, I mean, they're streamlining to say that we don't need to spend so much time in the queue. So just a moment of darshan. But what they would do, they would wait for hours in the queue. But when they come near the Lord, they'll be fighting with each other. Hey, don't push me, don't push me. I mean, the purpose of waiting all the way to see the Lord or to be seen by the Lord is gone. But I've seen many people fight at that time. And they push each other, and their mind is filled with hatred for somebody else than seeing missing the darshan of the Lord. So yeah, so Krishna is saying about sacrifice in the three modes, and then austerity also. I think we have to talk about this austerity. First, he's talking about three kinds of austerities: of body, of speech, and of mind. So speech is truthful, pleasing. Did we read? I think we didn't read. Okay, we'll read from 14 to 20. Can someone read? Yes, Prabhuji. Go ahead.
Text 14. Austerity of the body consists in worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the spiritual master, and superiors like the father and mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. Text 15. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. Text 17. And satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence are the austerities of the mind. Text 17. This threefold austerity, performed with transcendental faith by men, not expecting material benefits but engaged only for the sake of the Supreme, is called austerity in goodness. Text 18. Penance performed out of pride, and for the sake of gaining respect, honor, and worship is said to be in the mode of passion. It is neither stable nor permanent. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you can do the next one also, text 19.
Okay, Mataji. Text 19. Penance performed out of foolishness, with self torture, or to destroy or injure others, is said to be in the mode of ignorance.
Hmm. So, three kinds of austerities, first of all, because it's very easy to speak words and then, justify them. I spoke like this because you provoked me. No, austerity of speech means that's why they say that it's very difficult to control the tongue. Tongue doesn't have is boneless, but it hurts a lot just being muscle. So that is austerity of speech. So he's saying truthful, pleasing, and beneficial. What is truthful have to be told, but at the same time, it's pleasing and beneficial to them and not agitating to others. And also regularly reciting Vedic literature. So in this way, the tongue is purified when we recite the shlokas, when we read the translations like this. We can keep I'll read one chapter shloka or translation every day. It's called chapter a day. So it would take only 10-15 minutes. If not the whole chapter, 10 verses of translations. It's like just reading 10 lines. So, but these, purify the speech. And then of the mind. So, satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self control, and purification of one's existence are the austerities of the mind. In this, what do you think is the nature of the mind, basically? I mean, which is the most difficult one to get among these four?
Self-control.
Okay, yeah. Self control and
Purification.
purification of one's existence. Okay.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Yeah. Basically, you see, I mean, sometimes, we are able to engage in activities that purify us, like chanting and reading Bhagavad Gita. And sometimes we can have self control. But satisfaction, that's something that's always mind is dissatisfied. If we see in whatever situation we are, there is something that we complain about. Maybe not out loud, but in the mind. I wish this wasn't there. I wish this was there. I wish this was like this. Isn't it? Right? And also the nature of the mind, you see, is saying that mind should be always trained thinking of doing good for others. Why it is a training? Because the nature of the mind is to always find fault or think bad for others. Yeah. Bad for others in the sense, we want to be in the center, and our enjoyment should be in the main center. And so anybody who helps that, we will, consider that person as a friend. And anybody who stops that, mind goes on creating thoughts of hatred towards that, who are stopping us from what we think we want to be. So that's why mind, if we are not trained, mind is generally going to do bad for others. Generally. So he's saying that austerity is to always think of doing good to others and also becoming satisfied. The more we think of sense enjoyment, the more mind becomes satisfied. That what pleases me the most, because mind can never be satisfied like that. So then what else would satisfy the mind according to this purport? According to this purport, what could satisfy the mind? No one?
Vedic literatures.
Ah, Vedic literatures, right? But what we do, we give comic books of Ramayana and Mahabharata to kids. Okay, you read Amar Chitrakatha, you read Puranic stories, and I will watch Bollywood, I will watch news, I will watch that. The tendency to look for stories, that is there because we are tired of this daily thing. There's nothing interesting happening daily. So we want to, see somebody else's story. Always you see, that's why they put People magazine. People magazine is very famous. People magazine is full of what is the private uh, life of famous people, and that they will put in the checkout counter near that. And as soon as there is a celebrity and someone there's something to read, people pick that up. So naturally, we want to engage the mind. We are interested in seeing stories, what's happening in other person's life. But if we do that, okay, there is so much drama also in Ramayana and Mahabharat and other Puranas, ups and downs. So that, we'll think it's a story. But when we read, even the version in English that's translated as it, there is so much to learn. It is entertaining. We may know the story, okay, but we can keep listening to that again and again because there are levels of, realizations we can get in that. Otherwise, why they are reading Ramayana and Mahabharata again and again and again? But the real version of it, if we read, then there is something entertaining to the mind, and at the same time, it's not only entertainment, but it's enlightenment also. So we are getting something out of it, something tangible. But if we read about the other people or watch a movie, it may be nice at that point of time, but what do we get out of that is nothing but we have imbibed the feelings and emotions that the director wants to give through the characters to us. So we are just like a pot, and they pour all their whatever they think emotions into us. And what's the danger in that is sometimes we are so much absorbed in that, and we don't know how much deep it goes into the heart. And and at the time of death, probably we might end up even thinking that we are chanting, we are doing everything, but not with that much absorption. But these things, when we are doing with so much absorption, it might go into deepest layer of the mind, and then it would come up like, when unwanted time, unwanted thoughts come. So that's why the best course is to divert the mind to Vedic literature, which is full of satisfying stories, as in the Puranas and the Mahabharata. Actually, I read Ramayan recently with my friend, and it was so interesting, so nice, so moving. So many things. I mean, even though I've read quite a few times the same book, but still I found so many things that I had forgotten, first of all, and then so many things I don't remember reading that at all in the first place. So it is good to read that again and again and again. Okay. So this is about the mind. So, what is he saying? Austerity of body, speech, and mind. But these three austerities, if they are performed for the sake of gaining respect, honor, and worship, then it's in the mode of passion. If they are performed out of foolishness and self torture or to destroy or injure others, then it's in the mode of ignorance. But these engaged only for the sake of supreme is called austerity in goodness. Okay, so let's read 20 to 25. Yeah, Reena Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah.
Text 20. Charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place and to a worthy person is considered to be in the mode of goodness. Text 21. But charity performed with the expectation of some return or with a desire for fruitive results or in a grudging mood is said to be charity in the mode of passion. Text 22. And charity performed at an impure place, at an improper time, to unworthy persons, or without proper attention and respect, is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Text 23. From the beginning of creation, the three words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. Text 24. Therefore, transcendentalists undertaking performance of sacrifice, charity, and penance in accordance with scriptural regulations begin always with no Om to attain the Supreme. Text 25. Without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. The purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from material entanglement. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we can finish this. Mhm.
Mataji. Text 26 to 27. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice and is indicated by the word Sat. The performer of such sacrifice is also called Sat, as are all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which, true to the absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. Text 28. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So here also the same principle. Doing charity, but not expecting a fruitive result for that is, and according to what is said in the scriptures, to a worthy person, uh, at a proper time and place, to a worthy person is said to be in the mode of goodness, but then one with a fruitive results or in a grudging mood means I want to do charity better than him. So if he has given this much, then I want to give $1 more than him. So that is in a grudging mood. So how much, like we see that our karma or the results of our activities depends on not only the activity, but with what mode of what thoughts in the mind that we do the activity. So that means each of our thoughts are also being watched, right? Who would know that what I'm thinking and doing? But there is a perfect system of witnesses. Paramatma is there in the witness. Every single thought that is generated in the mind, he is there to watch and witness and give results. So what Krishna is trying to do this in, but that's why Bhagavad Gita is a essence of all the Vedas and Upanishads. And he's trying to purify us inside out. Who will do that? Only the Lord who's there in the heart can do that. So he's explaining this, that if you're in the mode of goodness and do the same work, then this is the result. And this is the result in the mode of passion and ignorance. So how to do at all? He's summarizing in this 23, 24, 25 last. If we are doing anything, sacrifice, charity, penance, and the food that we eat, if they are not offered to the Supreme Lord, then they give us material benefit. But the same, whatever we have talked about, all this, first of all, it has to be done in the mode of goodness, and then that has to be done for the sake of the Supreme. So many things in the mode of goodness is not expecting anything for oneself. But at the same time, that offering that result to the Lord. For example, see, I mean, Srila Prabhupada told this. For our own sake, like we can sit in a hut and chant and worship the Lord and go back. But if we want to spread this knowledge, then we need big buildings, we need big festivals. So people come and then they are engaged in this. If a person is sitting in the hut and chanting, who will come? So for that sake, I mean, it looks like, there are so many things that is required to run a temple, to make a festival, Janmashtami, so much money coming in and going out, spending so many arrangements, so many permits. It's like, conducting a big, huge birthday party or marriage, handling so many people. But when we are doing it for the sake of the Lord, that is done with an expectation that it has to go well. Everyone has to have the good experience. But whatever voluntary service we are doing, back end, front end, everything is for the satisfaction of the Lord. So that's why he's saying that all this is, if it is done for the satisfaction of the Lord, Om Tat Sat. Om indicates a Supreme Lord, and Tat indicates that activity which is done for the sake of pleasing the Supreme Lord, and Sat indicates the performer. So all of them become transcendental when the purpose of that activity is pleasing the Lord, when He is in the center. So that's what he's saying, that without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word tat. The purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from material entanglement. And so, this is the answer of Arjuna's question in the beginning of this chapter. What he asks, if I have faith in something that is not approved by the Vedas, something according to my imagination, is it in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance? Then Krishna is telling, anything done as a sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next. So this is a strong statement from the Lord. So anything done without faith in the Supreme, faith in something imagination, faith in the bogus gurus, bogus gods who claim themselves to be God, he's saying it's useless even in this life. What to speak of the next? Okay, so we'll pause here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So that's why this whole chapter is termed as divisions of faith, and how everything is based on faith. And finally, Krishna is linking that if you do anything that is not with the faith in Supreme, then it is useless. So whatever is recommended is do in the mode of goodness, and that also becomes a spiritual activity when it is connected for the pleasure of the Lord. Okay, so devotees, any questions? Anybody has anything to share? Okay, no questions. Then we can, yeah, Bhuvana Mataji.
Yes, just one thing, Mataji. So when we do charity, Mataji, right? So if you don't put Krishna in the center, if I charity, I am giving $100 or something like that, then I'll be getting it's a good karma. So then I'll birth again, kind of thing, Mataji. Is that right, Mataji?
Yeah. If we give it to the Lord, but with the expectation of some material result. Okay, I am doing this donation so that I can get rid of my health problems or my financial situation can be better. Right?
No, no, something to poor people or some for educational purpose or something like that, Mataji. If I give charity to like a donation, not charity, you can say donate whatever something. If I give it to them, if I put Krishna, that's Krishna is giving on is giving to me, then I'm giving through something like that. Then I won't get a good karma, right?
We have to see what is the purpose of that education. Suppose now, if say we are giving some education thing and then that person becomes educated and then he's become so smart he becomes a hacker and he hacks a
Yes.
bank,
Mm-hmm.
that knowledge, and then he is getting a lot of money by that, but doing using his intelligence to do things that is detrimental to the society.
Then it's that also comes to me too, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
indirectly it comes to us.
Something, yeah, okay.
So that's why, I mean, so that doesn't mean that, we shouldn't give charity to educational purposes and other things. With a good faith, we give them that they are, going to uh, educate these children. And then along with that, if they're giving spiritual values also, then,
Mm.
we are safe that we are educating the child, but at the same time, what is the purpose of education? Also, we are teaching. So we can try to connect like that and give.
Okay. Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, devotees, so we'll pause here.
Mataji, if we give anybody, Hare Krishna,
Yes, Mataji.
if we give anybody in charity for a long, long time, and then the person doesn't say even an act of thanks or recognition, tells us a word of gratefulness, what do we think? What do we say?
That's how it is here now. If you give something, people want more. The nature of this world is like that. So we give something, more
Uh,
being grateful, they want more and more.
uh, uh, they say they have a lot, so they are giving. What is there for them? Like that, they say.
Right.
That is their attitude.
Yeah, we can't change that. So that doesn't mean we stop giving.
I mean, that may, yeah. Then we should give to some other person then.
Hmm. I mean, what purpose we are giving to, we have to see. That also, it has to be connected to somewhere spiritual purpose, then it is good.
We give them so that they are monetarily benefited from their poverty and get a better way of life, food and everything. For that sake, we give. Anje. But once in so many years, one can expect some return appreciation.
Uh, yeah,
Return means, oh, speaking a few words
yeah,
of thankfulness.
yeah. That's why, that's what I said. It is, even if we expect it's not going to happen, so better not expect and give the charity in a proper place where people, use it for uh, spiritual education also. Otherwise, they take
Uh,
it for granted. That's how it is. They say you don't have anywhere else to give, so you're giving me. And what does
yeah.
matter? Yeah. It's very painful, but that's the reality,
Yeah.
right? Mm.
Or Mataji, we should while giving only we should show to God, see God, come here and see, and you say take care of this with the.
Yeah. We should give, but yeah, without expecting is good. But they also should have some
Mm,
gratefulness. But that's how this world is.
mm,
Long
mm,
time, Mataji, since we saw you. How
mm.
are you doing?
I'm doing well. I might come next year back there.
Okay.
Just now, my daughter is come to India. Welcome. And it's so nice to meet you people. Litangi Mataji, you are a really blessing for us actually.
Yeah,
Your advice and all. God is blessing us in your form.
yeah, that's your gratefulness. Thank you. Please bless me. I am sharing whatever little bit I know, and I'm also learning from you. So it's a blessing both ways. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, and all the devotees are also delightful. I mean, a devotee association is really too good for words.
Yes, that's true.
The love and this. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mataji, especially Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, my pranams to you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
It's so nice to hear all this, our lectures and all. Too good, too good.
Yeah.
Par excellence.
Bhagavad Gita is like that. Now, the more we churn,
Thank you.
the more we discuss, the more we learn. Ishwinder Prabhuji,
Yeah.
wow, I remember your chanting in
Mm.
the morning sessions. So nicely you used to chant. And you were the first one to join at 6 o'clock.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mata, you related to the thing which we are discussing, the like someone gives charity, and maybe at that time, the mode of goodness, the person gave charity and do a lot of things. But later on, like like later on, some like of course expectations come in our mind. Like okay, we are going to temple, we did this a lot to this, and now some other volunteers or devotees they are stopping us to doing this thing. And so how to deal with those things, and what kind of mode is that? I didn't understand, like, because many time it happens, like, people came, okay, we are coming in this temple for a long, long time. How dare you to say this? How dare you to stop this? How dare you to, like, you know, yes, up to some extent, it's understandable. Yes, it's like when you go to one place and do a lot of things, you feel like, okay, it's my place, it's my home. Like how someone can, but at the same time, this feeling also came like why they are like showing this kind of attitude, or why they are showing like we are the one only one. So I don't know how to take this thing while doing seva, how to deal with this, or what to say to them, or what to say to ourselves at that time.
Very nice question, Prabhuji. Very practical also. So basically, temple is everybody's home, right? It's everybody's place. So even it doesn't matter whether a person is there 20 years or 10 years or recently they come to serve. Temple and Krishna belongs to everyone. So that's the mood that we should have. But as you say, sometimes unfortunately people if they don't have and then they say that I want to do this service, I'm here for so long, and how come you can come? That's again immature behavior, like childish, right? Children only say like that, this is my room, this is my toy, this is my this thing, I won't share with you like that. But service is not like that. Basically, one Prabhu here, Jagat Purusha Prabhu, is Prabhupada disciple. He used to say this a lot, that Srila Prabhupada says that the more uh, uh, I mean, this Krishna also says, if you are serving Krishna directly, then that is one kind of happiness. But if you're serving the person who is serving Krishna, then that pleases the Lord more. And like that way, when it goes down and down in the line, the person who is in the bottommost line, serving someone, who's serving someone, who's serving someone, who's serving someone, he gets the maximum amount of blessings of the Lord and he's very happy. The Lord is very pleased. So that is the mood that actually pleases the Lord. I mean, that's the mood that has to be cultivated. But if sometimes, unfortunately, if that is not there, it is immature and childish behavior. But we are coming to serve the Lord, right? So we keep that goal very clear. So if there is somebody acting in such a way, which we feel is not very nice, then what do we do? Prabhupada gave this example. Like we are all going in a boat. That's the only rescue boat available. And I mean, in that, many kind of people may sit in the boat. Some people are childish, some people are immature, some people are great devotees, some people are saints. But if we don't like that person whom we are traveling with, and if we jump out of the boat, then we are in danger. So similarly, devotee association and the temple is like that. So if we focus that I am coming here to serve the Lord, and that, if that is given, if we can, give priority to that. For example, if they stop you from one service, and then you can find out what else I can do. If there is any other department that I can do service there, or you just come to the temple to sit and chant and go back, or so like this, if our focus is on, like, this is a lifeboat, temple is a lifeboat. Like I'm telling, those people who are near Toronto, they are very fortunate. Toronto temple are having, getting an opportunity to go to the temple and do that is very rare. Very rare. Especially outside India, we don't have that many places where we can go. So it's like a lifeboat for us. So if we miss going there, then we are like again in Maya, and then our determination to chant and everything gets extinguished. So what we can do, we can keep that as a priority. Try to ignore if people are, as much as possible, unless and otherwise it's bothering so much, or we can take it up with a senior person and talk about that, and try to stick to some service that's available so that we can keep ourselves enthused. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, Mataji. Yes. 100% true.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. So devotees will pause here. Thank you all so much. So Prabhuji, please come if this time suits you, and everyone, like, please come together. Or if you're getting some association somewhere, that's fine. But somewhere we should always try to stick to uh, where some discussion of scriptures is going on, some chanting, some enthusiasm, and some place, some service opportunities there. That way we can keep ourselves safe in this life in spiritual path. So thank you all devotees. So we will come together for discussing chapter 18. And then we have to see what we can do. We're planning a 18-day course, beginner's course. So, and at that time, we may not be able to do this session this time. So we can try and see if we can change the timing and have a reading session, or we'll try to figure out um, how to engage ourselves in the next session. Meanwhile, you can share the flyers with others whom you know will be benefited, so we can try and get more people to hear Krishna's message. So thank you all very much for your time. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
There'll be a class this Thursday. Coming Thursday, we'll start discussing chapter 18.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.